Hi, this is Alex Flagg from Crafty Games, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about Tabriz and the Playmat. I understand that some of you folks in the Kickstarter comments have been saying that you have had some creases in your mats, so I want to talk to you about how we can fix that. So what I have here is one of our lovely Tabriz Playmats. It's in every box. This is a double-sided nylon-covered neoprene playmat. So it's got a neoprene core, which is rubber. So what we do, we're going to do is we're going to iron this, but we don't want to do it at a temperature that's going to cause that core to be melt or damage the synthetic fabric on the exterior. So what you're going to need to do to fix this is you're going to need an electric iron, one that you can adjust settings on. And I have set mine to silk or synthetic for the start with very low steam, because our goal is to just get this warm and kind of let that mat relax. This shouldn't have any hard creases in it like you would, a folded piece of paper. But you see this mat here has a little ripple right here in the middle. It's kind of standing up, and that's going to be a little bit annoying. So we're going to go ahead and try to fix it here. So you'll need your iron, get that plugged in, warmed up, ready to go. The other thing you're going to need is a thin piece of cloth. We're doing this mainly so the metal of the iron does not make contact with the fabric of the playmat. So here I'm just using an old pillowcase. You could use a bed sheet, you could use a tea towel, you could even use like a bath towel, but those are going to be a little thicker and you'll need a higher heat for it. So to do this, all you're going to do is take out your thin piece of cloth. You're going to lay it over the top of the area you want to iron. And then once your iron's nice and hot, you go ahead and just start ironing the area that you want to flatten out. Apply kind of even pressure, best to use a clean surface, an ironing board if you've got it. It didn't shoot very well for me in my house. But, and then you're going to kind of just move it around the area, pressing out and pressing it flat. Also make sure when you iron that the part that's creased and popped up is facing upwards, so you can press it down rather than try to press the sides around it. You'll get a much better result. Go all the way out to the edges and overlap a little bit too, in case the stitching is kind of holding the fold a little bit. Okay, so we get that done like that. Let's see how we did. Peel this back. You can see still a little bit there. It's less pronounced. You can see here that that area is now much more flat. But if it doesn't work out, cover it back up, turn your temperature up, and do it gradually. You may have to do multiple passes to get this to work until you find kind of the right temperature to get that to relax. In this case, I'm using the pillowcase, but it's doubled over. It's 2 sheets of cloth, and so I might not be giving quite enough. I also recommend not using a lot of steam. You can use some, but the nylon is not going to hold folds. It's not that type of fabric like cotton or linen would be. But yeah, you want to be sure not to overheat it. So check it out, press down, apply even pressure down on it, and then kind of make circles if you need to, back and forth. But you don't want to overheat it. If you've been going it a long time, give it a break. Because again, you don't want to have that warm up too much and melt. So there we go. That's looking better. Still not quite exactly what I wanted, but you'll see that this is slowly working. And so I'm going to continue to experiment with this a little bit, but I want to keep this video short. So I hope that helps you out. If you have any more questions, go ahead and post them here in the Game Found comments, and we'd love to talk to you more about your experience. Thanks very much, and thank you for supporting the campaign.